Y'all want to know something that I started to realize as I've gotten older? Not everything is going to be lenient with you, meaning that there's just going to be some things that won't budge. This is what it is. It has to get done by this time. This deadline is this deadline. It's due at this particular point. No ifs, no ands, or buts about it. Me personally, I think we live in a time right now where everybody expects to have that grace period. But I also think it's important for us as individuals to understand that we can't take advantage of something just because it might be there. Let me put it to you this way. Everybody knows when rent's due. First of the month. We can't go and say, hey, I'm going to pay half this time and half on this time. You probably won't have a spot to stay in. I think there's a line that we need to be cautious of. Yes, you do need to give yourself grace and patience with some things. But when things need to get done, find a way to get those things done. Everybody wants to be independent now. But in order for us to be independent, we have to be reliable. We have to come through and get things done. When bills are due, you got to pay those. When it's time to get right with a particular situation, you got to be there to get right. At some point, it can't be about how hard your day was. It can't be about how much you don't like work. It can't be about how much things aren't working out. I guarantee you there's something that you can do. Yes, you might have to maneuver a certain way to figure that out. If things need to get done, find ways to make things happen. I had a short conversation with my mom about bills and things of that nature, and she texted me something along the lines of, I don't want to be no bill collector. Remember, I'm always going to be your mom. And I replied to her and I said, I understand that, but I can't expect to have leniency with everything in my life. Of course, I appreciate my mom. I appreciate my dad and everybody that's come into my life that's given me the grace and the patience with a lot of things when they probably didn't have to. But as a grown man, I understand that every human being has to take responsibility. And this life thing, it's going to come and go. We got to make the most of it. And we all can agree to disagree. But I think we don't start living until we start taking full responsibility for everything. Most of us do a good job of taking full responsibility when things are going well. Oh yeah, I did that. Oh yeah, I worked hard on that. Yeah, I made sure that happened. And then when things start going left and you might be in a rough spot or you might be in a dark moment in your life, you don't want to take no responsibility. You want to blame everybody for that. I need you to take full responsibility for your life back. These people and these things and these entities, listen, the only person that's ahead of you is God, bro. And be honest, like, man, I'm struggling with this particular point in my life. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do, but I noticed this cycle. It keeps going on and on and on. And I'm like stuck in this hamster wheel. I need your help. I need you to take the wheel on this one. I'm ready to give all these things to you and I'm ready to go in a direction that I'm supposed to be going. Because I know this ain't it. And in order for you to get to the place that you are trying to go, there's just some things you cannot be lenient on. There's got to be things that you have to have set in stone. There's got to be a set of non-negotiable things that you are not budging from. There's a standard that you have to set for yourself. So if you don't get nothing else from this video today, I want you to take this with you. The new level that you are trying to reach requires something different from you. The vision that you have for yourself is just going to stay up here until you start changing things in your life. How you operate, how you think, how you move, how you speak. All of these things are going to have to change. And along that process, it's going to hurt, man. The process is not fun. Growing pains is not a pretty one. I promise you it ain't. But the vision that you have up here, the peace of mind that you're searching for, is it worth leaving everything that you knew behind you? Now that right there, that's $1 million question. What you do with that? That's on you.